Hi, Abitus here. For my second review, I will be doing Star Soldier R, and I will admit I have a certain political motive for this, certain controversial content about WiiWare, and this game in particular has led me to be motivated to make this review. First up, if you know anything about me, you know that I do not like the reviewing system of most video game internet sites. They use a numerical number which makes you instantly compare games to one another, which is really unfair because it's apples to oranges. Not only that, but they try to tell you which games are better than others, and it just doesn't work because you just can't do that. You can say, look, if you're this person, you can have this type of game and you might like it. If not, you probably might not like it. That doesn't mean anything. I mean, it's basically all you can say. To say this game is the best game of all time is really just, it's up to you. It's your own opinion. So with that in mind, I'm going to review Star Soldier R. I got this game yesterday morning when it came out. I believe that was May 16th. It lives up to any Star Soldier hardcore shoot-'em-up fan's dreams. Because if you're a fan of Star Soldier, you'll know that there's a certain thing called caravan mode. In Japan, that was just the cat's meow. That was the best thing ever. They had national tournaments with caravan mode, which was 2-minute or 3-minute modes, and you basically competed in a looping level to get as much points as possible. Along with that was also the original normal game or arcade mode, which was usually anywhere from 5 to 8 or 10 levels. That's more of a story mode, but for competitive reasons, Japan really harnessed and really obsessed over caravan mode, and so did most hardcore shoot-'em-up fans today in America. However, almost every single review you will read about this game will say it's Star Soldier R. The R stands for rip-off, because there is no normal mode. There's no arcade mode. It's simply the caravan mode. And they say that the $8 is not worth your money when you can get Super Star Soldier for $6, same with Soldier Blade and Blazing Lasers or Gunhead. And I have to say, you're completely wrong. First off, you're paying an extra $2 for a really awesome leaderboard, online leaderboard, international with the entire world. That might not seem like a lot. In fact, you might say, well, if I go to SHMUPS.classicgaming.com, I can just post my score and there you go. Well, here you've got two things. One, it's official, like the Ikaruga GameCube disc where you get a code and you can type it into a form. It's an official score. You can't just make it up. Secondly, it's instant. You don't have to log on to a special message board for this. You have the game, you play it, here's your score, instantly go bam. There you are. The second thing is, a lot of people try to compare this to Super Star Soldier or Soldier Blade, in which when those games were made, they cost around $40 to $50. They're only $6 now because they came to the Virtual Console as sort of a retro title. This, being a full-blown production, is being priced as $8. So it makes sense that it's not going to have as much content, but it still has the same amount because you're getting a more competitive game. It's geared toward competition, not more or less a single-player motion. So, does it succeed? Easy answer, yes. You could argue the levels could be longer, but what you have is a very tight experience. Gameplay is solid, control solid, plays just like any Super Star Soldier game you've ever played. Music is pretty awesome. Not quite as melodic as usual, but fits the theme perfectly. And as you know, caravan modes aren't exactly difficult. You're not going to die a lot, but it's all about getting the point. And there's a huge amount of drive when it tells you you're 465,000, place in the international standings, and you're 195th in your region, and then you try to get that better, and you keep getting shorter and shorter numbers, and it's an adrenaline rush, and it's really fun. But this game is not for everyone. In some areas, it's sort of like Fisher-Price. It's my first shoot-'em-up, because it lets people that have never gotten the drive or the adrenaline rush of shoot-'em-ups to really play this and understand where that comes from. But it's also, as many people have pointed out, not shallow, but there's not a lot of content. The WiiWare games have that, just like Lost Winds. You get a lot of cool stuff, but you don't get everything that you'd want. You don't get an arcade mode, you don't get a normal mode, you don't get a lot of features. It's just a tight package. So, who's this for? It is for the hardcore shoot 'em up fans who want to compete on a world level. It's also for those that, for $8, want an online shooter. It's the only one you got, and it's pretty fun. If you're not into shooters at all, and you've played Superstar Soldier, and you've played Soldier Blade, and you've played Gunhead, you've even played Ikaruga or R-Type, or all those games, and you're still not sold, this isn't going to change your mind. Not one bit. It has nice graphics, but that's it. I mean, basically, if you like the Star Soldier games, you're going to love this. Otherwise, don't bother. I'd like to point out that IGN says that when you're in gameplay mode, if you die or if you screw up and you want to reset, you have to go to the Wii menu and reset, and that's a problem with the game. That is completely inaccurate, because you can reset at any time. If you're familiar with Capcom games, or fighting games in general, you know that Capcom invented this cool thing called a Capcom reset. By pressing select and start at the same time, you reset the game entirely without having to do any menu mumbo jumbo. Same thing applies here. Just press select, or actually minus and plus at the same time, and it restarts the game right away. In fact, I'll show you. Works great with the Hori stick as well, if you're a shooter fan. Although you could cheat with the turbo function with quick shot mode. It's 5-minute mode, 2 levels. Let's just get a little bit farther and I'll show you this. Here's the intro. Woo! Pretty good polygonal shapes. And there's an homage to the original Star Soldier here. A to shoot, B to use other weapons. I died. Oh, I screwed up. Select this plus. There you go. And that happens even when you get into the second level. It takes you right back here. No loading whatsoever. Great. Right now, just press reset, get to the menu. So, IGN, shame on you. I mean, you're getting paid to review games, and you're doing a terrible job. You know nothing about the game before you review it. Really, what's your problem? As I said, well, I didn't say, but you have multiple control styles. You can just do a Wiimote, right side up like this. You can use a nunchuck combo. You can do a classic controller, or you can also do the same thing with classic controller, but use a arcade stick. All of which are really great. I recommend whatever suits you best. As you can see, Mr. Sam, that's my name, Sam. Yeah, 2-minute, 5-minute quick shot. That's basically all there is. So, let's press A button. 2-minute, 5-minute mode, obviously. Let's go back. Quick shot. Basically, without using rapid fire mode or automatic mode, shoot as fast as you can. And try to get some points while you're at it. Very quick. It's only a few seconds. Huh. Did pretty well that time. Another really cool feature is with the ranking, you don't have to keep changing your name all the time. That's super awesome. To wrap this video up very quickly, the online rankings are right there. Just click on, log on, and you're done. You get to see what place you're in, both your region, which is either northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, in America, and the whole wide world. So, you make the decision, and I hope this helps you purchasing your product.